Hey, damn, I was very aroused and I was listening to Becky Madison make those Dolly Madison treats. If you could just hear the sound coming out that bakery lady. I woke up that morning like, oh, ho, ho! I found my pool stick. I found my 9 iron, babe. I found my golf club. And I was rudely awakened by the sound of Becky making glaze. But nevertheless, lady, sometimes you gotta be. A lot of your parents that go to church, they're gonna tell you don't listen to that fool. But I'm gonna tell you, man, if you know you're going to hell, man, I advise you to do what Robert Bentley doing. Goddamn, can I borrow your wife, man? I like your wife more than my wife. The hell with Diane. I'm going to hell anyway. Shit. Come on, Becky, let's go to Vegas. You see what I'm saying? Let's go to Vegas and do it big. That's how I go, That's how I go. You see, Robert Bentley is finally a senior, you know what I'm saying? He's a senior. He's going on that wild ride, you know what I'm saying? And he needs somebody with experience to do it. Robert would be losing time if he was on the senior ride and trying to find somebody that wasn't interested. But he found somebody that knows exactly how to do it. You see what I'm saying? And instead of wasting all that time, he gonna get right down to business. You see what I'm saying? So next time you go on that wild ride, you be like, man, that's a good idea. Instead of wasting all this time, we could get with somebody that knows how to get this done. You see what I'm saying? And do it again and charge up and do it some more. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get through getting drunk and riding around, you're going to say that you wish you were still in school. You see what I'm saying? You're going to wish you were still in school, you playing around and stuff. Well, I ain't going to lie, lady, damn. When I tell you, man, I took full advantage of my goddamn high school one time. Hey. When I tell you I balled like a grown man, I'm trying to tell you, my teacher liked me just like I was I'm trying to tell you, man, my teacher liked me like I was the boyfriend, I'm trying to tell you. That's how much they liked me. They were like, this is a man. My teacher used to be like, this goddamn boy is a man. I'm trying to tell you. Man, I'm trying to tell you, one time my teacher had brought that cat to class, man. When I tell you I rubbed that cat so goddamn good and hard and long. She was like, damn. She was like, she been needing me. She said she wanted me to teach the class. Man, I used to teach the class. My teachers had them legs up in that desk. And she used to be having them eyes rolled back in the head. They was like, man, Nardo got full control of this shit. I'm trying to tell you. Why lay them? Because I already know. When you're a senior, you know what I'm saying? When you're in high school, that's the highest level of education for some people. Some people don't make it past that. You know what I'm saying? And I took full advantage of it, you know. And a lot of people don't understand. A woman have needs, you know what I'm saying? A woman have a lot of needs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before you get in trouble, because a lot of people gonna get in trouble. But before you get in trouble and they say that you could be a threat, man, you have to get a woman and you have to let her know that you got control of the situation. You know what I'm saying? You have to. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time a woman wants somebody that know how to do it. She don't want nobody that don't know how to do it. You know? Because a lot of time a woman is a vessel. A woman is a vessel that needs nurturing. And it needs to be, first you tease it, you know what I'm saying? Then you flip it, you know what I'm saying? And you turn that thing and you put that hoe in there and that little shovel and stuff and you move that dirt around and then you pack that dirt in and you know what I'm saying? And you throw that you throw that stalk in it and throw that stalk in there and you pack that sand and you pack that soil around that stalk. You know, that's how you have to do it. But if you don't ever experience it, your woman gonna always say that she married the wrong guy. She married a guy that don't know how to do nothing. A sorry ass man that don't know how to fertilize and how to tease that ground and turn that ground and get those nutrients to where it need to be. She gonna say that she got cheated. You know what I'm saying? She ain't never gonna tell you, she gonna tell her friend that she got with a man that really don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? He don't know how vulnerable the woman is, you know what I'm saying? And the woman is very vulnerable, you know what I'm saying? But he's so goddamn scared and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't really never took his woman on an organic date, you know, with organic foods and stuff, and you know, where they lost control of the situation and they got to wherever they was trying to climb to that pinnacle of success, that they got there at the same exact time. And there was a whole lot of noise and Cool Whip and stuff everywhere, and they didn't lose strength. They just got stronger and was able to get right back in that vehicle and get right back in that canoe without missing one beat. And they couldn't believe it. You know? You're not tired. You don't need to recharge. You know what I'm saying? And just because they got there at the same time, they was able to go higher than the last point of that pinnacle on that incline. You see what I mean? But see, a lot of couples have never got there. A lot of couples never experienced that. They only see other people do it, you know what I mean? They watch Netflix and, you know, they don't even know if they faking because, see, they ain't never did. A lot of people don't even know that the people that they watching on the Netflix are faking because they ain't never did it they damn self, you know what I mean? So they don't even know the difference between real organic food or fake. They don't even know. So when they see an actor, they don't even know that they acting. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, damn, that's the best that it get that I seen on that Netflix. And those people like actors, they get paid to do it. You know what I mean? They get paid to act like they never had food that tastes that good. And they've never exercised to where sweat start coming from under their armpits. You know what I'm saying? And out of all their orifices, sweat and stuff like that, and thicker sweat, and even thicker sweat, thicker than sweat comes out of their orifices from all that exercise. They've never exercised like that before, but they exercise like that every time somebody calls them to an audition. But the reason why this couple don't know, or this lonely girl don't know, is because she's never had nobody that invested no time or never loved her to where they thought, hey, this might be a good woman to invest some good quality time into and show some stuff to. You know what I mean? And if she's able to have some procreation type of stuff, it won't be a problem. See what I'm saying? You have to have somebody that care about you to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because right now where you are, you thinking that this dude that came to town and he's showing you the ways of the renegade, you thinking that, I ain't gonna lie, I did a study on it. They thinking that's the best that it get, you know what I mean? These women think they're in the exclusive club. I'm trying to tell you, they think they're in the club that nobody else ain't in. Like, you know, if you go out there to Vegas and California to see what this club has got, where it has drugged these people to homelessness, and their neighborhood look like nothing like them. You know what I'm saying? And you already know when you get to their neighborhood, you already know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Because they living the lifestyle that you live, but you don't know it yet. You know what I mean? You don't know it, but you know everybody else does. You know what I mean? Everybody else does. And of course, I'm gonna give you an example. If I see Eminem and he's on the wrong path, and Slim Shady, you know, and Machine Gun Kelly, and if I'm an African American, do you think I'm gonna tell Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly, man, if you take that back to the rural community, you're gonna destroy your community, Eminem? Marshall Mathers, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You need to get yourself together and stop doing that type of stuff and stop saying those type of things, talking to your mama like that, and showing your daughter all those gang signs. You know, do you think they finna? Hell no. They gonna tell Eminem, man, you is the best rapper of all time. They gonna tell Machine Gun Kelly, you did right to threaten that fool's life, man. You're a man. You get goddamn you get a certificate around yourself. You get goddamn achievement because you told him if he try you again that you gonna shoot his ass and kill him. You see what I'm saying? You think they gonna tell him, Machine Kelly and Eminem, you shouldn't be behaving like that. You gonna destroy your community. They not gonna tell them that shit. They gonna tell them to keep up the good work. Shit. Because at this rate, we're going to be moving out there in Wind Lakes, and we're going to be paying Brighton estate prices for Wind Lakes property. So we're going to tell Machine Gun Kelly, keep up the good work, fools. You see what I'm saying? And see, these are things that you have to know. And the white people going to do you the same way. And the Jews going to do you the same. You think the Jews finna sign a rapper that's going to help his community? Hell no. They going to sign a rapper that's going to destroy the community. I ain't finna send no goddamn gospel rapper out there and say he's the best rapper that ever rapped. No. They going to put a rapper up there that's going to destroy your mind and get you to and kill each other. And he going to put it on the radio. Every other song is going to be that man that's destroying your community. They going to pay for it. They going to pay for the spins. Play this song until people going to be forced to breathe it, smell it, and eat it. They going to be forced to. Because that's the only thing they're going to be spinning on every other channel. And sooner or later, you know how kids are. Kids are like sponges. Even though it's bad for them, because of the repetition, they're going to know exactly how to rap it. They're going to know how to dance to it. They're going to be wearing the clothes. They're going to say, free that fool. Free him out of jail. Let him back out on the streets. He's an animal, but we need him because we like the way it sounds. You see what I'm saying? So the Jews and the white man, they do you the same way. You know what I mean? And it's bad, lady. It is pretty bad. It's difficult to understand that people don't generally give people bonuses in money, you know what I'm saying, based off of how good they are. So you hear the NFL talking about that stuff, that's garbage, you know what I'm saying? They holding people's money against them. The criminals are holding people's money. You know what I'm saying? Talking about we don't want him to have money because we don't know how his attitude. Man, their attitude is probably 1,000 times more terrible than the guy whose money they trying to hold from, because they stealing. While they stealing, goddamn, what they deliberate. They stalling you while they stealing and spending. You see what I mean? That's how I go. And they done live their whole life. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't let you live one iota of a life. That's how nasty they are, lady. You know, but eventually, it does catch up with them. I've seen it. A lot of time people, they age the wrong way, lady. When they get like 60 and 70, man, they not the type of company that you want to be around. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they 60 and 70, they still go out there to the mall and they still smell good and look good. And you know what I'm saying? They still able to have a decent conversation and, you know, and invite people to the house and go out to barbecues. And some people, ladies and gentlemen, they can't even come outside, ladies. Some people don't want to be seen when they turn 50 or 60. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times it's because of the things that they've done to other people. You see what I'm saying? It's because of the lifestyle that they live. How reckless and how bad they treated other people. You see what I'm saying? And eventually start catching up with them. You see what I'm saying? And that's not graceful, you know what I'm saying? A lot of time when the Lord take your life at the end, you be hating it that he's taking it from you because you get more comfortable with your body. The older you get, the more comfortable your spirit is attached to your body. It don't want to let go. You be thinking, oh, I'm older, sooner or later it'll be time. Nuh-uh, it ain't like that. Your spirit and your body is getting more attached as you go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't really conceive. You can't conceive dying. Nobody can. You know what I mean? You think you can, but you cannot conceive dying. There's no way to conceive it. You know what I mean? It's not conceivable. You know what I mean? It can't be explained. You know, people can tell you all the time that you getting old and stuff, but goddamn, you ain't gonna believe that shit. Man, I'm stronger than I ever been. Man, I feel younger than I ever felt. What the hell you talking about? I'm tell you. I feel good. I feel great. You see what I'm saying? It's because your body is getting, your spirit is getting more and more attached to each other. And you're becoming more selfish. A lot of times you get more selfish. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you was younger, you didn't mind helping people out. You didn't mind taking your friend out to eat. But as you get older, you get stingier and stingier. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when they get older, you know what I'm saying, they don't spend money on goddamn their outfits. They don't buy no nice cologne. They don't buy watches and jewelry. They saving everything that they can save.